So here we have it, the electric brakes. See, no brakes at all. We're gonna add electric brakes onto here. Same thing we did to the other trailer, and they bolt right there. Difference is that these come with the rotor, and they fit. So you gotta measure from here, the outside edge of this lug to the middle of the other lug, and it's 4.5. 4.5. So I have to take all this off, discard it, and put this on. It'll go from that to that. It's gonna make the trailer a little heavier, but I'll be able to stop it faster and easier. So I'll be back with that later on. I could use the spindle for something else. Forgot to mention it comes with the bearings, caps, a new seal, the nuts you need for the spindle and everything, and the caps. Why did they got 4 caps? Oh, if you want to be able to grease, if you don't want to be able to grease. Okay? Looks like we'll have a few extra caps. I'll be back with this video a little later. So just like the other trailer, I over-greased it. And because I get a little noise, I get nervous. I'm not always right around the corner, far away. So the same thing like a dump trailer. Cut a pin out, which on this trailer they have it upside down. I don't know why they did that. And Chinaman. Why would they put this upside down like this? I guess it's gonna be not used anymore. Bearings the right size. Okay. Save these bearings so if those ever go bad. Alright, let's see if the seal is gonna fit on here. And it seems like it is. Okay. So, put the. We will. Let's pull the brake off and see if it's going to fit now. What do you know? Bolts right in there. And they give you the bolts and the nuts. Yeah, I got the truck pretty heavy now. The trailer, I mean. This one, I got too much tools in there. I gotta take some out of there. So that's what we're doing. We're bolting them on here. The backing plate that's welded on there. wrench for that. Just torque these down. What's the torque, you say? Very tight. Alright, so grease your bearing, drop it in there. Now we gotta put the seal in. Like that. So we get the right size, which is a 65 millimeter. So we set you up again. You put that like that. And you go, Hayati! 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 And it's in. See? Now it's in. Now, it goes nothing. Put the drum on. And there you go. You can see that? Alright. Now what I'm doing is, because I just greased this with really good expensive grease, so I'm just going to reuse it on the bearings. You're supposed to take a bunch of it on your palm and go like this and everything. That's how I do it. Because I'm going to pump it up with a little more grease anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no Sonny understands that. What am I saying Sonny for? He don't watch my videos. He's a bum. Okay. These bearings are like so it's a precise fit. We're doing the same thing like we did on the other one. I'm back and we're gonna use the new nut, which I wouldn't mind using the old nut. It will work, but they give me a new one. Let's use the new stuff. If anything happens, call Amazon. So yo, send that $1 million check. Alright, same deal. I'm gonna really tighten it. And then break it loose. And there you go. They're brand new bearings, so I don't see the hole for the cotter pin. You see that? I might have to use the old nut because the cotter pin hole is missing in action now. Remember it came here, right? There it is. Like so. Fu Manchu do it the right way? I don't know. Like, I'd rather have this going through the top. Like I saw. And then you just bend them over. Now we'll get some grease. Grease them up. I'm out of grease. I believe so. Yeah. Man, these things run out of grease fast. Alright guys, let me change the grease tank. Oh yeah, that bad boy empty. Yeah, I tell you, I'm greasing everything. Greasing. Let me put a new tube in here. Okay, we're back. Airbound. You hear the difference in the sound. Come on, grease gun. It wasn't an empty tube up there, man. I don't know. Hold on, let me get this working. You see something funny, guys? Look what I forgot to take off. You're pumping away saying, what the heck is wrong with this thing? Usually goes right on. Alright. Forgot to open the beer can. Alright, here we go. One shot. Beer ready. There it is. Came out the side there. That's what we want. Now we're gonna pick this cap because I like to just pull it off and grease and use a mallet. And there you have it. One side installed. Just gotta do the wires. She has to go somewhere. 5, let me see. Alright, so I'll show you what you'll need to put electric brakes on. They're on. Both of them on. Both sides. They're greased. Ran the wire from this wheel across to the other wheel and ran it through the holes in the chassis. See the holes in the chassis? As for the wiring. Here's where it is. Here's the box. Here's the new 7-way connector, which will plug into there. Now I know this is a little long, but it's already connected and everything. I'm not gonna start disconnecting and cutting in and resplicing it. It's got everything on it already. I'll just wrap it around here like it is on the dump trailer. Dump trailer is the same way. Extra line is always better. You put it on a different truck, you know? Just wrap it around. Another truck, the bigger truck, longer truck. I'll just do that like that. Bring it down like this. Zip tie it there. This way it'll just plug right into here. Alright. So we'll zip tie this like this. But now this came from Amazon. It came with a nice little chart, wiring diagram. Shows you everything here. What colors are what. Vehicle side. Which that all should be good already. The white is a ground. So I guess this black one will go on the white. Or the white, it's vice versa, doesn't matter. We'll have to go on the white. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 connectors. This is the breakaway switch, which hooks up to the chains. And here are the wires for the battery backup. Trailer breaks away, pulls this switch out. This battery in here slams on the brakes on the trailer. The trailer stops instead of flying through the highway. Alright, let me find some connectors. I got those there. I got other ones in the trailer. I got these here. These are the good ones here. These are the ones I got from my daughter. These are the ones that have shrink tube on them. But if I don't have enough, see, these are too small. They won't go on there. Needs to be these. That's too small. I'm like, what would I drill all these out? These are too big. Let me get what I need together here. Alright, so we're going to cut the old light plug off. And we'll run it in through the back here. So we're going to disconnect it from here with what? The Phillips. Run it back. It's always good to have extra wire. If something happens, you got a whole thing here. We'll zip tie these together here. And then we'll come around here, we'll come in through here. So I'm going to cut it right around here. Ran the brake wire in there with the light wires. And tighten them down right there. So, and it comes with different grommets with different holes in it. See? Otherwise you put that one in so the water can't get in. Alright, so let's look at the diagram and see what we're using here. Let me go get a crimper. Alright, so one end of the breakaway goes into the blue on the blue box. That's what we're doing here. Alright, I'm going to solder it. And he's tucked away in the wire loom. Alright, so now the other end goes to the brake on the trailer, which is the blue. Let's see. Electric brakes, the blue one. So we're gonna go in this box and connect it to the blue one there, which is the other blue one. And what else has to go there? Probably the brake wire, right? One of those wires. Either one, I'm gonna say. Alright, we have those going in here. So now the white is going to be ground. Alright, the white is going to go to the ground, and to the red, the black goes to the red, which is auxiliary. So now let's look at this one, which charges that battery from the truck while it's running. So auxiliary is going to be black with red. Now, I don't even see that in here. Or is that this one? It looks like a black one to me. Let's take it off, make sure it's black and red. See, that one is brown. Let's see if that's the auxiliary. I don't see no red on that. Do you? I don't see no red on that. It's just black. Oh, okay. I'm looking at the wrong thing here. This is the RV. Black auxiliary on the RV is... there ain't one. Junction box. Trailer wiring. Okay, trailer wiring is, that's black or red. Junction box, auxiliary power is black. Okay? Auxiliary is black. So this one is gonna go here with the black. Like so. And we'll tighten them down. Like so also. Alright. The white is ground. So the ground we know is this white one here. So we got that white one there. We have on the trailer, the white is ground. So you have that one there also. Make some room here. Come on, buddy. White one there, and I believe we need the white from the trailer brakes to go there also. Because I don't think the brakes are going to work without a ground. Tighten that up. Like that. Okay, now Alright, brown is tail and stop. We know that. Brown wire. Right turn and stop. That's the brown wire on here. It's the right turn and the stop. Let's get that on there. And the green is left turn, which goes to the green. Look at this here now. Get out of here, spider. Time to go, buddy. Alright. Okay, so on here it says brown is right turn and stop. The brown. Okay. And it says, and they got green. Now, tail light is green only. That goes with the green. So now, reverse is yellow, we don't have that. Auxiliary power is black, we did that. White is ground. Tail light, left turn and stop is red. So brown is a right turn, so left turn, and the green is a tail light. Okay, so red, this one goes to the red. The green with the brown, that's the right turn. And we'll test it when we're all hooked up here. I mean, I don't have the brake controllers there. I still got to connect that. And we got here is, look at that, the brown and the green. So we're looking for this one has to go on the blue. Blue is electric brake. Blue wire from here and the black wire from here. Okay, hold on. Alright, so now I'm just looking for this yellow wire is reverse light. No, we're looking for, oh, yellow goes here. Okay. No, that's the reverse. We don't want reverse. I'm looking for left turn is red. What did I put on there? I put the green. Tail light. Left turn is red. Brown is right turn and stop. So right turn is brown. I'm confused here. Got a wire, extra wire here. Two of them are supposed to be on tail light. Brown is right turn. Give me a second, yeah. Alright, so that yellow, that goes on the yellow. So let's get this solder gun off. And let's do a quick test. Let's put the parking lights on first. Are they on? Oh, I'm saying the trailer's not on. You know why? It's not plugged in. Let's plug this in here. And we don't have nothing. Alright. Why? This is saying charging, so that's working. It's charging. But why aren't the lights working? I've been having a problem. Like they were, see the back lights are on and the parking lights side are not on, you see? I've been having a problem. See, they're on. See how they're on? Look, the parks are not on. I'm having a problem. I believe it might be in here. I was driving and something was messing up on me. So let's see if the brake lights work. We'll be able to see it on the wall there. Oh, look. The parking lights go on with the brake lights. Alright, so let's see. Which one we have for parking? Stop. Brown is right turn and stop. Left turn and stop is red. Tail light is green. But that's working. Let me see something here. Let's put this with the green. Nothing. Nothing. Tail lights are off now. They're on. Okay. So this green is the tail lights. But I believe the wire is broken somewhere else. That's what the problem is. Because I was having a problem just the other day. So when I hit the brakes, what I have here, brakes, right turn and stop, it's brown. Let me see something. Tail lights are still on. Now all the tail lights are on. Okay, so I just don't understand. Like, why would these two go together? See, the problem with this now is that they have it wired in the trailer that when I signal, the signals on the other things flash. Let me see if that's the case. No, we got no flashing now. Freaking Amazon. I'm gonna have to figure this out myself. Alright, give me a minute. Alright. It's a little confusing because I believe I remember these flashing right there. I remember those flashing. But I don't see where it was connected. I don't remember, but oh, here we go. See? There we go. The brown brown green and brown yellow go together. Brown green and brown yellow. So let's see. That's this one. And that's gonna be brown green and brown yellow. They go together. This is the brown yellow. I don't know how that could be. It is acting funny right now, like they're flickering the lights. But these two go together. Onto what? Parking lights. Let's put these together real quick. Take a look, try it out, let's see. Alright, we have parking lights all around, right? Yeah, all the way around we have parking lights. Now, let's see what happens if we put a left turn on. Left turn is working, but you see what's happening? Look. See that? It's like flickering. Let's put the right turn on. I mean, I don't really care, but I mean, I would like for them. See, the right turn is going, but look at this one. It's jumping when I connect those two together. So I gotta figure this out now. Brown, green, and brown, yellow. Let me pull this pin and see if I can hear the brakes. Alexa, turn off fan. Alexa, turn off fan.
Okay.
I can hear them. They're going, They're humming. Like a hummingbird. Hear it? I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, because I was hitting the brakes. Oh, I know what's going on here. Battery is totally dead. That's what's going on here. Alright, so it's 8:30. I'm going to continue this video tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. So, alright. We're all back together. Parking lights and everything are working. I'll show you in a second. On the original plug, the brown and the green brown went together. So I put them together on the parking lights. From the back, the brake, the black goes on the blue, the white goes to the ground. I jacked it up, I hit the brakes are locking. That's always going to say charging because it's connected to the truck. I had the same problem with all the other ones I installed. I kept the old brake controller in there. See? Shoots up to the gain, like how much you want, and you don't want that much in this trailer. I would say maybe 4. And this, the sync, is how fast you want the brakes to hit. Like they'll hit, 9 seconds later. I put like 4 seconds. Hit the brakes and 4 seconds. See? Boom. So the brakes are working. Brake lights, you see them way back there? Parking lights are working. I don't know, everybody's telling me no, your fender lights never flashed. I don't know what I was seeing. I thought maybe they flashed. But all the lights are working, signals are working. The license plate light, they're all on. We're working. I jacked it up. I spun the wheel while I was hitting the brakes, and boom, they locked. The breakaway is there. That's working. I pulled that, and it locked the wheels. All right. So we'll put this cover on now. This fancy schmancy cover here. And that's how I put brakes, electric brakes, on my cargo trailer. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you like. Thanks for watching.